right, guys, welcome into the Last Minute Fantasy Football Podcast, and the draft just ended. Man, that was a whirlwind. It was all over the place there for a second, and it got crazy. But guys, I am going to be joined on this episode by Mike and Kyle. They are live from the command center of the Last Minute Fantasy Football League, as Mike likes to call it. Live from where they did the draft together. They're going to be joining us. They are going to be discussing how they feel about some of the top picks. We're going to be breaking down the matchups that are coming up here in week 1 of the NFL. And, they're going to give their feelings, raw and unfiltered. Guys, they were having a good time. So it's going to be a little bit of a wild ride, right? This is going to be Mr. Toad's wild ride as we go ahead and break down the top 10 of the draft, how they felt about it, and all that other sort of stuff. Guys, lock in. Lock in. The season is... Here we go. All right, so look, let's just go ahead and start it. Welcome in. All right, Last Minute Fantasy Football Draft just completed. That was a fucking whirlwind. I felt like I was in a tsunami, right? Like, it was like that scene in fucking Wolf of Wall Street, right? When he's like, get the lewds, and they're like in the boat and the whole fucking thing is crashing, and they're like, fuck it, I'm going out like this. Things got out of hand for me, to be honest with you.
I think Gary started drafting, I think round 3.
Yeah, he was having like some sort of problems, right? He couldn't get in the thing.
I don't know. He didn't wake up or something. I don't know.
And it was still a better pick than Josh Allen.
He did all right.
Yeah.
When you auto pick Justin Jefferson, that's not that bad.
Could be worse. Is that who he auto picked? That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. You could have auto picked Brandon Ayuk.
I think somebody did still end up picking up Brandon Ayuk, right? Somebody got him.
Like
yeah,
Kyle did.
My last bench pick.
Yeah.
It's all right. No, I mean,
well, it wasn't too bad.
Bench for a while, but maybe he'll explode. It's the same thing as a Chris Godwin or was that the other guy on San Francisco? He's in the same boat.
Right, Juwan Jennings.
Not Jameson. Jennings.
Juwan Jennings, yeah.
Juwan Jennings, yeah.
So to break down the first round of the draft real quick, so it went a little bit like this. So Greg, first overall, he went Ja'Marr Chase. So you said that was, Greg went Ja'Marr Chase. You said that was an auto draft for him?
I don't remember what round exactly. I felt like it was like round 3. I tried calling him, texting him. I'm just like, come on, man. I got to get in here.
So round 1 went Ja'Marr Chase, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, which actually that was going to be my first overall pick was Saquon Barkley. So Wood did actually steal my first overall pick from me. So that's why I had to pivot and pick Josh Allen because, I mean, Josh Allen's a goddamn nuke. He's a nuke.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Why did you do that?
I don't know about bad. I mean, come on. Come on. It's not bad.
About it.
What I didn't. So you didn't move to Lakeland yet, but
no.
I was gonna ask you like if the water in Lakeland, wasn't very good.
First round QB pick, yeah,
it's very good water.
Listen, man, you'll see. You'll see.
You'll
all see.
Josh Allen first. Is that what happened?
You'll all see. I wanted a goddamn nuke. The guy was winning games for Cody last year. Like there were so many games that I watched Cody's team not perform well, but then Josh Allen would come through Sunday Night Football and put up 1,000 points. And then Cody got the win. So I wanted that on my team.
You were angry when you picked up Josh Allen. You were jealous and angry of Cody.
The only thing was I knew that I would then have to build a team around him, and I'm not exactly sure if that went too well. But anyway, in round 5, right, so the top 5 went Greg, Hayden, John Wood, me, then Kristen, right? So that went Ja'Marr Chase, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs. How do you guys feel about any of those top 5 picks going for Wood and Kristen and Greg and Hayden? Got anything to say about it?
The only stupid pick I saw was you picked Josh Allen.
All right. So anyway, if we move on, the rest of the top 10, right? That went you.
Another stupid pick.
Right, in the top 5? What do you got in the top 5? Another stupid pick for
not
Bijan?
top 5. I'm talking about the second round pick, Egbuka.
All right. Well, hold on. We'll get there.
By Hayden, our new guy.
All right. Hold your shorts, buddy. We're not there yet.
I keep interrupting. Sorry.
So the back of the top 10, right? That went you at 6. That went Dan at 7. Gary at 8. Bob at 9. Kyle at 10. Hanley at 11. 12 was Cody. So that looked a little bit like this. You at 6. I feel like you panicked a bit. I don't feel like you really wanted Derrick Henry, considering that right before the draft, part of your scoring changes, sir, were changing the league to a PPR league, which you also did not tell everybody about.
I didn't do
That
that. I
you,
didn't change
the
anything PPR.
scoring changed from 0.5
No,
per
it's always
reception
no.
to
I
1
left
point
it at
per
1.
reception. All right.
No, I left
All
it at
right.
1.
Well, it wasn't at
Oh,
1 prior to you making those changes, is what I'm saying.
no, I didn't change any of that. I left it.
Well, I'm
Remember,
saying
like,
it wasn't there
Darren
anyway.
Sproles is gone. This
True.
was a 2000. You're talking like a 2016 problem. Like, God damn, we're old, and we're having this conversation still. This is not. We're not. I said this years ago. I said we're leaving it at 1 now because Darren Sproles is dead, or he's not
I
playing.
mean, he's not dead.
Probably
He's
not
not playing. Yeah.
I got a family. He's doing great. But he's
Oh, what a pussy.
it's just, but either way, it's we don't do 0.6 PPR point per reception anymore. We do 1
Right.
because Darren
Right.
Sproles isn't in the league anymore.
So
Darren
how do you feel
Sproles-
about? All right, fine. Look, I just saw the change. I just wanted to mention it. So
No,
how do you feel about
Can I-
your
can I
Derrick
say
Henry?
the changes I made?
Right.
Can I say them?
Just say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Forced fumbles, you get a point. Forced
Okay.
recovery, fumbling and recovery, you got a point. But forced fumble, they didn't give you a point. But I think that's gangster to force fumble, so you get a point. All right.
Okay.
And then number 2, kick returns, punt returns. You get a touchdown because that's a fucking touchdown. Any complaints? No. So shut the fuck up.
I don't think he challenged you on that.
I just think everyone would like you to, bring the league into these changes before you sort of just do them, right? I mean, this isn't Putin's Russia, is it?
Put us in his mind.
All right, this isn't Putin's Russia.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I had to do it the last minute. I had to do it the
Jesus.
last minute.
All rise, motherfucker!
I had to do it.
I gotta get a beer.
All right. So while they get a
Have to do
beer,
it the
and this
last-
guy,
oh, the
you guys
last
can't see
minute,
on
yeah.
the screen, he's currently holding up the last minute championship belt into the screen. He feels like he's made a great decision there by making changes in Putin's Russia without bringing in the people.
Not including
So-
the people.
So how do you feel about Derrick Henry at number 6 for you?
I like it. I think that's good. I think it's I think the only offense that is better than the Bucks, because I'm such a Bucks fan, is the Baltimore Ravens.
Sure.
And I think that I like that pick a lot because Derrick Henry is a big boy. He's big, he's not fat. He's big boned, and I think he's going to do great.
All right. All right, we'll see. I mean, he's got Lamar Jackson there doing most of the offense, right? He's kind of the second fiddle. But all right, we'll see what you get out of Derrick
That's what
Henry.
they like you to think, but he still put up 12, 1,300, 14.
He
I
put
don't
up
even
a
know what
lot.
he put up, but he still put
It
up
was a
numbers.
lot. It was a lot. So at 7, 7 is where we had Dan, Diamond Dogs, and he went ahead and picked the Cowboys' number 1 wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. I'm not a fan of CeeDee Lamb myself. I'm not a fan of many things Cowboys. I don't really
I'm
love
not
anything
Cowboys
Cowboys.
are a wash for me.
Right.
He's a great
Anything like
receiver,
that.
but I don't like the Cowboys.
Right.
So.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Not consistent enough. So Dan, we don't like your pick. Coming in at 8, Justin.
Not
coming
good.
in at 8. Coming in at 8 is where Gary Golden Condor.
I give them titties 4
Four
thumbs
thumbs
down.
down.
Oh, there it is. They're there.
New York boobs.
New York boobs. All right, go ahead.
And at number 8, Golden Condor Gary, that's where he took Justin Jefferson. Pretty surprising to see
Auto
Justin
pick.
Jefferson last until 8. But I guess that's why
Like
he
I
got
said
picked there.
too, Steve. Like I said too, like if you're gonna auto pick anybody, Justin Jefferson's a good auto pick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
This is a good.
He'll
I
be
guess.
good
No thought needed.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really like Justin Jefferson myself. I don't
Well,
really
you're
think
gonna
he's
have a
that good
rookie
of a
quarterback,
receiver.
but he
A
did
rookie
well with
quarterback.
Sam Darnold. He and Sam
Yeah.
Darnold looked like Baker Mayfield.
That's true.
They both came out of Carolina, and they're like, "Wow, these guys are the same."
I don't know. I don't really like Justin Jefferson. I don't think he's
Mike
that good of a
Evans make Johnny
receiver.
Manziel look good.
Yeah.
Like, he made that guy's
Mike
career.
Evans made Johnny Manziel
right.
look good.
So whatever.
And then he didn't. Johnny Manziel didn't have Mike Evans anymore, and then he started doing cocaine.
That's true.
Sounds horrible.
Terrible.
So does that mean you like the Justin Jefferson pick at 8, or you don't like the Justin Jefferson pick at 8? How do
No, I
you
think
feel
it's
about
fantastic.
that?
I think that's like I said, that's a good auto pick.
You
know?
think he's going to be all right with that?
Picked
Considering he had the
picked
auto
up
draft.
late. you're gonna wake up late to a draft, that's a good auto pick.
I mean, the draft is at noon. I don't. I don't think it was unreasonable. You know.
Right.
Some people were like, "That's early."
It was the middle of the day. I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
That's fucking early morning right there. You gotta.
Well, hopefully he'll be all right with Justin Jefferson at 8 as his auto pick. Coming in at 9, that's where Babe came in, and he picked the guy he's picked the past 4 years in a row. For some reason, he loves having Amon-Ra St. Brown, even though I don't think he's actually won the championship any of those years, right? So he's continuing to choose a guy that has not got him a championship. What does he see in this guy?
Is it like Stockholm syndrome?
Bob slobs
That's a
on
good point.
Amon St. Brown's knob
Jesus.
every year. It's his favorite thing.
Hey, maybe
he's like,
maybe this year will be the year, dude.
yeah. He's like, oh, I haven't sucked this guy's dick yet, so I'm gonna fucking draft him again. That's what he does every year. I gotta let my.
That's
puppies
very
in.
aggressive. It's very
He's
aggressive.
been like a dry handy for the last 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For some reason, you really like St. Brown, and look, he's definitely the number one receiver up there for Detroit. Jared Goff loves him. They have a new offensive coordinator now, so we're not exactly sure how the offense is gonna look. As we know, Ben Johnson, he's the head coach for Caleb Williams now, trying to resurrect that ship down there in Chicago. So, not really sure how the Lions' offense is going to look this year. Amon-Ra St. Brown is definitely still going to get his targets. He's still going to get his targets. It is PPR. Like we discussed.
Caleb Williams, I mean, he's not a first. He shouldn't be your starting quarterback, but the Bears will be all right.
Yeah, Bears will be all right.
They'll be all right.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a shit show, honestly. I think it's going to look bad.
You know who I liked, who I wanted to pick just because of his name was Chuba Hubbard.
Didn't I get him?
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah.
Kyle got him.
Yeah, there you go.
Chubb.
You could do wonders with that name. Like what your name.
Oh, you know what I was surprised to see? I was surprised to see Nick Chubb.
Like, I took a pill and I Chubba Hubba. Like,
Old Ironside. Old Ironside.
That's a hell of a name for your to name your black son.
I thought he was what?
So then, coming in at 10, right? At 10, that's where Kyle was, and Kyle took Bucky Irving in the first
I was
round.
a good running back, and I didn't have a lot of options. Like all the ones, obviously I'm 10, so everybody got
Right.
all the, So I was like, fuck it.
Kyle,
He did great last year.
Kyle was here when I did the draft, so if Kyle wins this year, I feel like I won, but I won't get any money for it.
Oh, we weren't colluding or anything.
Oh, we were giving each other.
I'm
hints.
pretty sure you guys were bouncing ideas off each other and talking about people's
But-
picks
No,
and
I
saying,
did not really. I just kind of had all the stats up. I had like 8 windows open.
yeah, your big board, your draft board. It's like the war room over there
It's
for like
I call it command center for
the
league.
command center. All right, there you go. There you go.
This is
So
what
you're all
you
right with the
see.
Bucky Irving pick, huh, Kyle?
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I like it. So I did like mini teams within my so I have like 2 Detroit. I have like the court, Goff, and then I have his receiver, and then
Right.
I got my I got Irving and I got Evans.
So let's go ahead and wrap up the top round here. The first round of the draft was 11 and 12. At 11, that's where Hanley was. He goes Malik Neighbors, the number one receiver up there for the Giants. Listen, that's in the first round, Malik Neighbors. I mean, we haven't really.
Number one target.
We haven't really-
It's gonna be Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he's going to be the starter. Russell Wilson is going to be the starter, which is a vet, but
He always finds his way to start halfway through the season.
right. And the thing is, we don't really know what we're going to be getting out of Malik Neighbors, right? I mean, we haven't really seen him perform that much. He was with Daniel Jones. That was a little bit of a shit show. I think he's gotten hurt a lot. So we don't really know if he's a number one receiver, and taking him in the first round at 11 overall when there's still so many guys. I mean, you look at who Cody got at number 12, and Hanley skipped over that. So I think Malik Neighbors is a horrible pick for Hanley. And then at 12, Cody gets Christian
That's
McCaffrey.
what Budweiser told you to pick. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch. They're like, you're going to want Neighbors because, we believe in them because we make money.
Right. No, that makes perfect sense. And then at 12, that's where Cody took Christian McCaffrey. And I think that's a great pick, man. I was going to try to get him on the turn on the next round. Everybody's sleeping on Christian because he was hurt last year. And
I got so fucked last year by that dude. Like,
yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people did. You know, so it's understandable to not take Christian McCaffrey. Like, you know, in previous years, he was a top pick, right? Top 3, top 4 pick. And this year
Totally
he
fucked
falls pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
he fucked over a lot of people, but so that's the first round in the draft of the Last Minute Fantasy Football League. That's going to take us to the 15-minute mark, and guys, we'll see you on the other side of the break. Keep it locked. Guys, all right, you know what we're going to do here to wrap up this episode? Let's go ahead and break down the matchups. I know everybody's really excited about who they're playing, what their point rankings are. Are they projected to win? Are they going to have more points, less points? Should I start this guy on my bench? Should I not? So what we're going to do here for you guys is we're going to talk about the matchups. I don't actually have access to them because the NFL app and the website is not working, but Mike, he's got them all on hand right now. And the first matchup that he has,
I live in a white neighborhood.
there it is. And I only live in I don't even know what you would call this neighborhood, but
I know you're moving to Lakeland, but you're not in Lakeland yet.
Not yet. But in any case, what's the first matchup you got for us to break down here? Let's make this rapid.
All right, so first, all right, I got me and you matched up. I'm projected to win by 4 points. It looks like about 4 points. All right, so let's look at this. I got Burrow, Derrick Henry, and Aaron Jones. You have Allen, your first overall pick.
Beautiful.
Josh Jacobs and Pacheco. Those are the quarterback and running back situation. What do you think about that, Steve?
Oh man, look, I love my Josh Allen pick. Who the Bills playing?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Does it who the Bills playing? Does it show you who the Bills are playing? Who?
It's your favorite person, Josh Allen. Yeah.
At this point, you have to kind of stand by that forever.
Yeah,
hardcore.
It's your favorite guy.
Does it show you who the Bills are playing?
Wait, what'd you say?
Does it show you who the Bills are playing?
What was sorry? What was that, Steve?
All right. So anyway, move on. What's the next matchup you want to break down?
All right, what's I like that you got McBride though from Arizona. I think that was a good pick. And yeah, that's all I really can say.
All right.
That's good about your life. Okay, all right, then let's go to the next one. All right, we got Woody Two Shoes, John Wood versus Prestige Worldwide. That's Hayden, the new guy that we got. All right, so what we got here? Let's see. Woody Two Shoes, Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, A-Chain. All right, and then he's got Prestige Worldwide. Hayden has Bo Nix, Swift, and what is his name? Bijan Robinson.
It's good.
Yeah, sounds like a Chinese restaurant to me. Well, let's see who's projected to win. It looks like Johnny Two Shoes by wow, it looks like that's a lot, about 16 points. That's a lot. That's a big projection win for him. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at his receivers. Scary McLaurin, Scary Terry, Xavier Worthy, Kittle. Let's see. Who does Prestige Worldwide have? That McConkey guy, but that's a white guy on the West Coast. They're very athletic when they have a Mick in their last name. Egbuka. That was the second. I think that was a dumber pick than Josh Allen for you. All right, and then what's his name? Mark Andrews. Yeah, tight end. So
all right.
I don't know. I don't know if he should. Egbuka might go off though. This could go. His projection's low because he's a rookie, but like he could go off Egbuka. So I don't know about that 16 points. What do you think, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty good matchup. You said that's between Hayden and Woody Two Shoes Wood, right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Wood's team is looking pretty stacked. He did a pretty good job in the draft. I'm probably going to go him in that matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got, and then Prestige Worldwide, Hayden's got DJ Moore, Chiefs defense. I think John's got that.
I thought about grabbing DJ Moore. I probably should have, man. Like I said, I made a couple of mistakes, but we'll see how the season shakes out. But yeah, I like Wood in that matchup.
Made a lot of mistakes. All right, next one. See, Bob versus Greg, Mr. McGiblets versus Balls Deep. All right, let's see. Bob, he's got Baker Mayfield, Tony Pollard. Who the fuck is this? Caleb Johnson from Steelers. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
All right. And then let's see. Greg has Justin Fields, Walker. Walker isn't he injured? And Chase Brown. Chase Brown. Okay, well, I think Walker isn't going to do shit because he's not. He's kind of hurt. I don't even know why he picked him up. That was a bad pick. And like the way I'm looking at all this, definitely looks. Oh wow. Okay, I'm wrong.
But I still think McGillicuddy's going to win that.
Yeah. Well, no, it says this is the projection.
I see the projection, but yeah. I don't believe it.
8 points. 8 point swing towards Greg. Balls deep.
You know what? You said that's the team that was auto drafted, right? Greg's team?
No.
That was Gary. Oh, okay, all right.
Only for the first 2 picks.
Yeah.
You know what though? I like Greg's team, man. AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown. Those are all really good, solid picks, man.
A lot of speed on this.
That's a solid team, and he picked up the Bucks kicker late, right before I was going to, so he kind of beat me there. I like Greg's team a lot, man.
Yeah, but I don't think Chase McLaughlin. I don't think he's going to be kicking that many field. I think Bucks are going to be finishing touchdowns.
Yeah, I like it.
That's why I didn't pick him up.
Who do the Bucks play for here?
Falcons.
All right, we should. I don't know.
Should win.
No, but this is going to be a good matchup here. Who do you like in this one?
No, it'll be this is the best matchup I've seen.
All right.
Right.
So far. So all right. So we're going. I think we're going Gary, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, Greg, not Gary. Yeah.
This is me and Hanley.
Yeah. All right. Now we're at John Hanley versus Cal. All right. Hanley's got Jalen Hurts, Montgomery. That was his first running back he picked up, and then that rookie Janty on the Raiders.
That was his first running back that he picked up. Yeah, he picked up Janty for first.
Yeah. It just says, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you would pick up Gibbs first on Montgomery. All right, and then let's see. Kyle's got Jared Goff, Jamal Cook, and Bucky Irving going in. I think just seeing the top 3 or the quarterback, 2 running backs. I think Kyle's got this.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's got there the top 3.
I knew. Oh, he's got me by 6 points projected.
Projected 5. Yeah, about 5-6 points going to Hanley.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Then Kyle's also got Mike Evans, Higgins, tight end from Buffalo, Kincaid.
Yeah.
Carolina Hubbard.
It gets worse.
Yeah. It always gets worse. But then let's see. Hanley's got Calvin Ridley, and then his first pick was Neighbors. New York Giants Neighbors.
He's a great player.
Yeah, but they're the Giants. But it's Russell Wilson or James Winston.
This is the closest, by the way, 6 points.
Hawkinson's a good tight end.
So
big guy, slow, but he's a cat. He can catch.
Obviously, I want to say that I'll win, but I don't know.
That one could go both ways
for sure.
Both drafts pretty solid.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that's how fantasy football goes. You're making gambles.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
All right.
Kristen versus Diamond Dogs. Dan. All right, Kristen has Jaden Daniels, Alvin Kamara, and Gibbs.
That's not bad.
Dan has Kyler Murray, Jonathan Taylor, and I always forget his name. Kyron Williams from LA.
It's a 1 point difference projected.
Yeah. Dan's projected to win by 1 point. What do you think, Steve?
This is going to be a tough one, man, because I like Kyler Murray, right? I really like Kyler Murray there for Dan. Jaden Daniels, though, obviously is a really smart, really technical quarterback. He reads his blocks really well. He gets off a lot of bombs. He can really slice you up on third down. Alvin Kamara is 100 years old. Which, speaking of 100, I forgot to mention, Mike, your team. Honestly, if it was 2016, would be a great team. You took all household names. You took nothing special. You took like a Deebo Samuel, a goddamn 100-year-old Derrick Henry. You took a fucking 100-year-old Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs. All those guys were great when we were children.
We're talking about Dan and Chris and Steve. What do you think?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go Dan in this one.
Get sidetracked.
What do you think? I like Dan's team better because of his wide receivers. I like Sutton.
I like Dan.
I was telling Kyle this during the draft. I think the Denver Broncos are going to have they're going to keep progressing because of their coach, Sean Payton from the Saints. They're going to keep progressing. He has Sutton, and then he got CeeDee Lamb from Dallas. CeeDee Lamb is always like, he's always top 10. All right. And then look at Kristen's team. London, I hate him because it's Atlanta. Maybe he'll
He
do
always
something.
picks Ingram.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna
then Smith, I don't want to say the N-word. Jay Smith,
Michael Penis.
from Seattle. No, I'm just saying I don't say that word. All right.
I would say I'm just gonna say Diamond Dogs.
Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
I think Dan's gonna win that.
Yeah, I like Dan in that one. What's next?
All right, next one, last
one.
one. Gary versus Cody, the Battle of the Ys. Battle of the Y with the end of their name, right? All right, so Gary, Brock Purdy,
Cody.
Connor from Arizona, and then Bryce Hall from New York Jets. All right, then Cody has Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, and Henderson, the starting running back from New England. Who in New England, they're also going to be a progressing up. They should be going upward. So Cody's going to win. What are the projections? Cody by 3. Yeah. So I think Cody's going to win though for sure. And we can go into the wide receivers too if you want. What do you think, Steve?
All right. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, Cody is usually pretty good at drafting the past couple of years, and Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey is a hell of a 1-2 punch. Travis Kelce, I don't know, he's kind of on his way out. He's become basically a bitch wife guy now. Like
pregnant, right?
That guy, yeah, I think he is pregnant. I think he might be pregnant actually, so he might miss a couple of games, or he's on his period since he's a straight bitch now. But still a good team. Puka Nacua, very solid wide receiver.
Steve, real quick, did you see him in Happy Gilmore 2 though?
I did not.
Oh yeah, Travis Kelce has it looked like that 70s man bod. He had he was just fit. He probably looks like he eats fat, and then he has a hairy chest.
Okay, like steak and whiskey. He had a steak and whiskey body.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about anyways?
I like Ben's bodies, Scal.
All right. Gay.
I work out.
Yeah, for like 3 weeks. All right. Next.
All right. Well, there's nothing next. But okay, so
I would love to pull up the draft. I would like to talk about what our rankings
the rankings are. Yeah, I don't know
how to see that, but
yeah,
it'd be cool to know that.
I think it only I don't know if it'll tell everybody. Let me see if I can find that real quick. But Steve, who do you think had the best draft? While I'm looking.
Well, okay, so before we get into that, let's go ahead and wrap up this segment, guys. So that was the upcoming matchups that we have for the upcoming week. And before we get into any other topics, so that's going to be that. Hopefully you guys are going to win your matchup. We'll see you on the other side of the break. All right, guys, welcome back in. You know what? That's going to do it for this episode, guys. That is the top 10, and that's also our reactions for the upcoming matchups this season. Overall, like I said, I feel like my draft could have gone better. I could have drafted a better team, right? I like Josh Allen. The rest of it, I don't know. We'll have to see how the season shakes out. My matchup with Mike, I'm pretty sure I'm going to whip his ass at least, and then we'll see how the season goes from there. Mike, how are you feeling about the draft and the season and the overall situation here?
Steve, why are you hiding your face? Because you picked Josh Allen first?
Yeah, man.
Well, why don't you show your face? Let's see.
Nah, maybe next time.
Yeah, here we go. Well, I'm gonna win, but it's all right. No, I feel great about my draft. I didn't pick a quarterback first. I think I did pretty well. How'd you do, Kyle?
Well, I picked 15 kickers, so.
Did you really pick more than one kicker?
As you do, yes.
Yeah. I think I did all right. It's pretty solid. I mean, all the people on the team. I don't know if it's a fucking A+ or whatever, but I think it's pretty solid. I'll probably get in the playoffs and then lose again.
Look. This is what I saw with the draft. All right, so there were 3 things I noticed right off the bat that I was concerned about. It was Gary. He was auto picking, I think, till about the 3rd round. I was concerned about him. I called him. I was about to, I was concerned. All right, and then
put a mirror under his nose, see if he's still breathing.
Yeah. All right, and then Steve picked up Josh Allen, and I was like, "That's retarded." All right, and then the new guy Hayden, he picked up Emeka Egbuka on the 2nd round. I'm like, "Oh, you got a little more time to pick Egbuka." Pick on the 2nd time.
A little Baldwin.
But that's okay. He's new. We'll see how that goes. Maybe he's gonna
Yeah.
all of a sudden he could. I mean, that dude Ibuka could go off, but
Him and Josh.
he had time to not pick him the second round. Is my point. Okay, so yeah, that's how I felt about the draft. I don't know. Anybody any other words? I don't know. I don't really care what anybody else did. Cody had a good, but we'll see.
I think everybody has a decent team. Like there isn't like a glaringly horrible team.
Yeah, I know. That's why I mean there were so many fucking options that like it didn't really matter that how retarded your pick was, Steve. Like you still had a decent team, because there's so many players. So we'll see what happens, But like it was pretty bad that you picked.
I mean, despite that embarrassing failure,
yeah, really,
you
bad,
did not have the worst team.
Did not need to pick Josh Allen for this. Yeah. But anyway, so what do you think, Steve?
Well, I think that's a good time to go ahead and wrap up this episode, guys. That's going to do it for this edition of the Last Minute Football Draft Recap episode. We will see you guys in week 1. Hopefully everyone has a good season. No injuries. Hopefully. We'll see you next time.